What's going on, everyone? So, game 3 was incredibly frustrating, right? Lakers had every opportunity to win that game and did literally everything in their power to lose that game. And even despite all of it, with 4:37 remaining, it was 103-103. And the Lakers proceeded to get outscored 13-1. And the 1 point was Austin Reeves at the free throw line, in which he missed the second. All right. But hey, look, these are moments that define a playoff run and even a championship run. Again, backs against the wall, right? You're playing one of the most physical teams in all of basketball, one of the worst matchups for you in all of basketball. And now you're going to go on the road and what is more likely than not a make or break game. Now, technically, Lakers could lose and still win the series. They'd have 2 home games, got to win 3 straight. Lakers just haven't shown me enough to go, they'll win those 3 games. I'm not worried about it, right? Like, they just haven't. Now, look, Minnesota hasn't been so good, so great that it's like, man, they're just clearly the better team, right? Laker haters and people are going to talk their talk. But anybody being fair is not going to look at Minnesota and go like, oh yeah, like they are just clearly the better team. They shot 21 of 43 or 42%, 21 of 42 from 3, not 42%, 50%, right? So, which is even worse than 42%. Literally had the best shooting night that they could possibly have, right? And then game 2, Lakers literally controlled and dominated that game start to finish and had one of the worst offensive nights that they could possibly have. And their defense was so clamps that the closest Minnesota ever got it to was 9. Then you follow up in game 3 on the road in Minnesota, right? And the Lakers, as bad as they could play with 20 turnovers and 7 or 8 missed free throws and just everything, what happened? Lakers were tied with 4:37 remaining. There's zero shot you look at Minnesota and go, like, they're clearly better. Now, they're good enough to beat the Lakers. They're good enough to win this series, right? Like it's not like one of these things where I'm like, oh, man, like, nah, Lakers. No, look, I talked about it going into this series. I did not want to play Minnesota. I had my concerns about Minnesota. I got a lot of pushback for it. A lot of people disagree. A lot of people didn't want to play Warriors on stuff. I wanted to play the Warriors. Why? Because the Warriors, you know what you need to do to beat the Warriors. Top of that, you match up better. They don't have the size to punish you. It's not going to be as physical, right? It's a different game, especially on a team like the Lakers that need to kind of figure some stuff out, right? First year with Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves, you got to work some stuff out. Certain role guys get new rhythm. Coach trying to get his legs, get his bearing, right? There's a lot of things that go into this, right? And I didn't want to play, on top of that, a team that is terrible matchup for you, that you lack size against, and is arguably, if not the most physical team in all of basketball. Right? Like, it's just not a good spot for the Lakers to be in. Right? But, again, I don't think all hope is lost. Right? I still have confidence in this Lakers team. I still have confidence in the Lakers winning this series. I know a lot of people right now feel otherwise, and a lot of people, again, the pendulum swing, right? Like, a lot of people, and I get it, comes with the fandom. It's part of the gig, right? That's why I always say, like, I feel like it's my responsibility to kind of rally the troops here, right? We're fine. We're still in the thick of this. Lakers win this game coming up, right? Like, you win the game. Now it's 2-2, and you're heading back to LA with the chance to go make it 3-2. All you have to do at that point is just win your home games. Don't lose at home again, and you're good, right? Now, look, there is a lot of pressure on the Lakers, without a doubt, right? But let's not pretend like there's not nearly as much on Minnesota. Tyler, why is there pressure on Minnesota? Let me tell you, right? Yes, Minnesota wins this game. Series is probably over. But if you don't win this game, Lakers probably are winning the series. Because now you're down, now it's 2-2 and you're heading back to LA. And Lakers are going to have the momentum again. They're going to feel confident. They got the 2-2 split. right? And they should have been up 3-2, getting ready to close, right? Like everything changes if you're Minnesota. Minnesota has to win game 3 or game 4, right? Have to. Because if they don't, Lakers are probably winning this series. And you don't think that they'll know that, right? But now instead of Minnesota having all of the pressure, if the Lakers would have won game 3, now I think it's like 70-30, right? Because I think Lakers do have more pressure because if you lose this, I guess you have 2 home games. Still, again, you haven't shown me enough to show that you can beat Minnesota 3 times, right? Right now, you're splitting games. Boom, 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 right? They won game 1, you won game 2, they won game 3. Problem is, you can't even do that. Can't even split games. Because, again, that means at that rate, because they won game 1, right? So they win 1, you win 2. They win 3, you win 4, right? They win 5, you win 6, they win 7. So you still would lose the series. You have to prove you can beat this team multiple times in a row. How do you do that? You win game 4, and then you win game 5, and now you're up 3-2 with a chance to close it out in 6. And even if you lose that, you have a game 7 at home with LeBron and Luka, and I trust them to win and close that out. Those are my thoughts. These are the moments, though, that a lot of times define a team and their postseason hopes. 2 things are going to happen. Either the Lakers are going to win or they're not. Right? The games don't end in ties. So it's either the Lakers are going to win this series or win this game or they're not. If they win this game, back in it, baby. Playing with house money. Let's go. Right? If they lose this game, probably having a very different conversation. Again, technically, Lakers could still pull it out and magically turn water into wine, but realistically, it's probably not going to happen. Because at that point, again, Lakers, that would mean, again, the Lakers are not going to show enough to show that, hey, I trust them to beat this team 3 times. But again, your back's against the wall, on the road, right? LeBron had a legendary game, and you still lost, right? How do you respond? How do you show up? How do you play? It's the key, right? Now, this team has shown on several occasions that, like, hey, when their back's against the wall and they need to pull out a win and it's an important win and it's a must-win game, they win it, right? They've done it almost every time. The only one that you could say was like that one Warriors game, right? Like, they've done it. They've shown up. Well, here you go. Now you're doing it at one of the biggest stakes there is outside of the finals. Like if this was the finals, probably the only thing that would be bigger than this. This is as big as it gets. Who are you as a team? Who are you if you're LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves? Show up. It's time to play. Right? We have yet to put together a full game on both sides of the basketball. We've yet to have all 3 of our main guys show up. Right? This is everything. These are the games, these are the moments, these are those pivotal points where, you know, make or break a playoff run that show you who you are and if you're a real contender. If Lakers are a real contender, right? We're about to find out. We're going to see. We're going to see if that's the case. We're going to see if this team can really do this. Right? Because you're going to have other tough matchups. There's going to be, it's a long playoffs. There's going to be other times where you might be down 2-1, you know, or lose game 1, especially when you're going to be on the road probably every series after this, unless you play the Warriors or whatever, right? So again, Lakers are in a situation where this might happen again. You might be in the situation again. How do you respond? Get through it. Get over it. Now you already know what to expect. Now you know, okay, like, hey, we've been here. Hey, this is just another Tuesday, right? Like, let's lock in. Let's focus. Let's engage. Let's get this done, right? This is it. This is our moment, right? Like that's what the Lakers. These are the moments that show who you are, right? Like we've seen this team show up. They did it in game 2, right? Like for people that are like, oh, it's over. Again, people were saying the same stuff after game 1, and backs against the wall, pressure, all of that. In my opinion, more pressure than now because. You know, you go 0-2 at home, right? Like that, yeah, you're probably losing this series. But Lakers, again, they have a ton of pressure. I don't want to undersell the pressure, right? I want to be clear about that. But I don't think, I think that the Lakers are still in good shape. I still think the Lakers are in good position, but you have to win this game, right? Now you went from basically putting all the pressure on Minnesota, right? Because it's like, man, if we lose this game, we still go back home and 2-2, right? We still have a chance to go up 3-2. Like we're good, right? But instead of that, now you made it like, a 70-30 situation. Because again, Minnesota still has pressure. They still have to win this game. They lose this game, Lakers probably winning the series. So I like where we're at. I like our chances. But it's time to see who we are. It's time to see who and what this Lakers team is, what they're made of, and if they're really a contender. You're going to find out or you're not. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Agree with me, disagree with me, kind of mixed in the middle. Either way, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you're going to like this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.